Sagittarius, this is Shieldmaiden Tarot. My name is Drew, and today I'm going to be doing your April 15th to the 30th general reading. And just as a quick disclaimer, there are so many Sagittarians on the planet, I'm not going to resonate with every single one of you. If I don't end up resonating with you, that's perfectly alright. I wish you love and light and that you do find someone who you resonate with. But if you do resonate with me, then I am so glad that you're here. If you could do me a favor and please like, comment, and subscribe, and follow me on Instagram. I am at Shieldmaiden Tarot. Saggies, I am so sorry that I'm getting this to you literally on the 15th. And I have no excuse. I have no excuse. It's been a week, y'all. But I'm so glad that I'm doing your reading because I feel like this is a really important message for you guys, because I feel like Spirit has some really important messages for me to relay to you. Right off the bat, the energy I was getting was kind of like you're in a cage. I don't know why this is a cage, but just please roll with it. So you guys are in a cage and you're trying to reach through the gaps in the bars, and you're trying to grab hold of a key that's just like a little bit too out of reach for you. But seriously, something is holding you back, and this is weird. This is really weird because you guys are a fire sign and you guys are naturally the travelers. You are literally the arrow sign. You are pointing forward because you always go forward. You're always planning something forward. And I got a lot of fire in your reading, but I also got a lot of resistance. So we're gonna get into it, and I'm super excited for it. So what I like to do is I like to start off with the overall energy, then I get supporting tarot, and then I go into the oracle messages for some extra advice and love from Spirit. Let's get into it. Sagittarius, your overall energy is the Ace of Wands in reverse, and the Ace of Wands in reverse represents delays, lacking progress, lacking initiative, and some missed opportunities. And clarifying the Ace of Wands in reverse, I got the Three of Swords, which represents heartbreak, betrayal, loss, and grief. Oh, Saggy, who hurt you? My little baby fire signs, who hurt you? Something tells me some of you have missed your chances for help. Because with the Ace of Wands being about opportunities missed, and also with this Three of Swords here, some of you are in situations that are just, your spirit is drained. You are waking up every day, instead of going, ah, it's a new day, you're now going, it's a new day. Kind of very, just not very energetic. What is wrong? What is wrong, Saggies? I wish I knew everyone's story so that I could give the most accurate message, and I'm trying. Some of you might not be getting together with someone that you really want to be with. Some of you might be not doing something that is putting swords in your heart. You could be doing a job you don't want. You could be in a job you don't want to be in. You could be in a relationship you don't want to be in. You could be interacting with friends that you don't want to interact with. The possibilities are endless, but something tells me it's something that's just pulling at your heartstrings just a little too much, or rather, diving the knives into the heart. Maybe some of you have also stopped with what you were passionate about, that you wanted to start, that you wanted to go into, because you're in pain, in a sense. Like, okay, let's take a breakup, for example, or a relationship of any sort. You were hurt. You were hurt in this relationship, and now maybe instead of thinking, I'm going to find someone else who's going to treat me better, now you might be feeling this way. You might have loved a job that you were in, but they fired you. So instead of saying to yourself, that's fine, I could just find another job. It's no worries. Oh, Saggies. Oh, Saggies. Oh, Saggies. Oh, Saggies. I hope that that is not the energy for every single one of you. Of course, it's not going to be, but I hope for the majority of you, these next few cards are going to help. All right, let's get into it. Next card you got is the Seven of Wands, and the Seven of Wands is representative of standing up for yourself, protection, being defensive, and kind of resisting. And clarifying your Seven of Wands, I got two cards that spilled out for you. The first one is this Ace of Swords in reverse. And this Ace of Swords in reverse, it's about lacking ideas, intellectual inability, and blocks in communications. Your second clarifier was this King of Pentacles. Pardon me. The King of Pentacles is all about success, bettering yourself, stability, and being grounded. In a sense, what I got and felt was it's something to do with this King of Pentacles, because for me, as a reader, he represents someone who is very successful at work and very grounded in his life away from work. So you might be defensive over this King of Pentacles. Maybe you're in a relationship with this man. Maybe you have money ties, because the Pentacles are all about earthly matters, which is like your career, your money, your health, etc., etc. Some of you might be a little defensive over this guy. Perhaps he is someone who is your boss or a very high up person in a corporation that you work at. Maybe you're married or you're in a relationship with this guy. Maybe you have kids with this guy. And, you know, some of you people, or some people might be saying, well, why are you with him? Because it seems like you guys are having some lacking communication. Maybe you don't know how to make your relationship work. And you might just be like, you know, I'm staying with him because, you know, he's a great guy. He provides for the family and he treats me well. And it's just a good situation to be in. But at the same time, you're unhappy. You could be wanting to be this King of Pentacles energy, but you have no idea how to do it. And maybe some people are doubting that you can do it. Hence why this Seven of Wands is here, because you're just all about saying, like, I can do it. I can do what this guy does, and maybe even better. Some of you might be defended by this King of Pentacles. He might just be the one defending you. And also, I kind of got the idea that the best way I can describe it is because he's upright. You know, he's a good businessman. He does things by the book. He's not about any shady business or anything. But with this Ace of Swords being reversed, I feel like maybe there's just a sense of this King of Pentacles putting on a show and pretending to be this really good businessman and this really steady businessman, and you're defending him, or he's defending himself and how he's doing stuff, but he might be leading you on, or you might just be oblivious to the truth, or you just might be being fed lies. And this is only for some of you. This is only for some of you. This could have happened recently. This could have happened in your past. But it's coming up now, so it's definitely something that happened with you guys. The next card that came up for you was the Fool card. And the Fool is a great energy because it's all about innocence and freedom, travel, being careless, in a good way. I got it because it's upright. It's a good kind of careless. And new beginnings. This is my Hakuna Matata card. And clarifying this Fool, we got the Hangman in reverse. When the Hangman is in reverse, he's all about stagnation and disinterest and some negative patterns. And was so funny because these two cards, when I was kind of thinking about, oh, what would these mean together? Do you want to know what song frickin' came into my brain? I want to break free. I want to break free. I want to break free from your lies. You're so self-satisfied, you don't need him. But no, Break Free by Queen kind of came into my head. Because literally, it's so perfect. The Fool is the traveler. Sagittarius, you guys are curious. You are travelers. But the Fool, he's hanging there. And he's just kind of stuck, and he's not fighting, and he's just kind of like, can someone help, like, get me down, please? I can't feel my legs anymore. But I feel like some of you guys just, you're in this energy, sorry, I'm trying to grab my cards, and all of them are flipping. You're in this energy. Some of you just want to break free. Literally, some of you just want to, like, go, but you're being held back, whether it's by this King of Pentacles energy, you just don't know how to break free, you're in heartbreak, and you don't know how to move forward with this new idea, or you don't have any idea what you're going to do. But I just feel like these two cards are really telling me that you're held back, but you're held back again by this cage where the key is just barely out of reach, and you can see it, and you're touching it with your fingertips just a little bit, and you just can't get it. It's out of your reach almost. So and it's so weird because the only things I can think of, maybe you just have money ties. Or maybe it's just because you're like, I can't just get up and leave. I have a job. I have a life. I have kids. I have responsibilities. But that's what I picked up. And then here comes your next card. The Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups. It's all about happiness and family and success and stability and this happily ever after. And clarifying your Ten of Cups, which Ten of Cups also is like living the dream, living the high life, you know, happy wife, happy life kind of deal. Clarifying that is the High Priestess in reverse. And the High Priestess, when she's in reverse, it's a repression of intuition and lacking in yourself. Like there's no belief in yourself. So maybe it was this heartbreak that led you to feel like you don't have any sense of, like, you couldn't do it, maybe. This King of Swords might have led you to believe that you can't do it, you can't leave, you're an adult, you can't just walk out on me and leave me with all this stuff you need to do, you have a job, some of you might have kids, maybe with this guy, and you have no idea what to do. And the problem here is that there are just so many new opportunities, new beginnings, and they're here, and they're all reversed, which just tells me immediately that you just... Oh, Sagittarius, I'm lost for words, because it's, again, I feel like you're just in this Fool where you're dreaming about wanting to be free, letting go, out in the world, doing your thing, and you're dreaming about this Ten of Cups. But right there's that little High Priestess that's kind of saying, well, I'm not good enough, I can't do it. And it's that's holding you back. It's that's holding you back from this Ace of Wands and this Ace of Swords. And then I have good news. I have good news. Finishing up your tarot, we have here the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands talks about victory, success, fame, strength, confidence, and pride. Finally, we have the fire sign in its full power. You are flame and curiosity. You are breaking through. You are just unshackling that cage. You're grabbing that key. You're pushing it in the lock. And you're flinging the lock out the window of your tower. There's no tower in this, though, so that's a good thing. And you're living it up in that queen energy. I want to break free. But here comes the bad part. Queen of Cups in reverse. Sagittarius, I don't think I need to tell you that success can sometimes be a very lonely road. So while you have all these people who are adoring you and saying, oh, wow, when they achieved this thing because they became the fool and they just set off on a new beginning and they did what they needed to do, they wish they could be you. You set an example for people who want to be in the Hakuna Matata energy, breaking free by Queen. But there are also people who will hate on your success. Because the Queen of Cups, she's all about emotional immaturity and she's all about insecurity. This could represent a mother figure, an older woman, an aunt, an older sister, just someone who doesn't approve. Hell, it could very well be representing this King of Pentacles. He might be feeling like this. Don't get hung up on the gender of the cards, please. It's just basically for this duo of cards, for as many people who are going to be loving on your success and wishing you the best and raising you up, there are going to be people like this who are just going to absolutely hate that you're doing what you love because they are not doing what they love. Emotionally secure people, confident people, people with self-esteem and self-love, they don't need to hate on people who are doing their thing. They don't need to be this Queen of Cups reversed. If people are emotionally set and they're good to go, they're this Queen of Cups upright. But unfortunately, you got this upside down, reversed. So I just feel like this is really talking about you being successful and doing what you wanted to do, but you're going to get some haters. You're going to get some people who are just wishing that you would have just stayed in this box that either you originally made for yourself or that other people made for you or that heartbreak put you in. But it's just, these cards are just giving me so much of a sense that if you broke free and you did your own thing and you went forward with your dreams, you went with that Fool card and you lost that Hangman in reverse, you'd be set, you'd be going. Look at how happy she is. Look at how happy she is. She is looking at the world with a new sense of wanderlust. And she's even got that little bag right there where she's just like, I am ready to just take off. Who knows where I'll be? And especially in this card, some of you might want to travel overseas and just be on a vacation, live in another country. Possibilities are endless. So now that your tarot is done, I want to get into your oracle cards. The first oracle card that I got for you was Waning Moon, which is what do you need to release? This card is talking about, it literally said it is safe to let go and move on. So if you're with this King of Pentacles, it's safe to let him go and to move on. If you have this Queen of Cups in reverse just hating on you and making you feel bad for your decisions, no matter what kind of ties she has in your life, let it go, move on. You can't let people control you and make you do what they want to do for their agenda because it's not their life to live. This card also talks about starting new projects. So whatever you want to do, if you want to travel, which I feel like a lot of you Sagittariuses do want to travel, but you're just being held back by something. Responsibilities, work, family, friends, relationships, whatever it may be. You need to start with your projects and get going. Find some way to make it work, because this card literally just talks about getting up and doing what you want no matter what, releasing your emotional baggage, saying sorry if you need to say sorry. And again, I wanted to touch on the fact that if you feel the need to say sorry and you find a genuine place in you that says, yeah, I should probably apologize, don't apologize for doing what you want to do and have to do. You only get one life. Well, that's not entirely true. You've only got this life to live right now. You'll come back in another body. We're only souls. This is just a meat locker. I'm sorry, that was morbid. But basically, we're just driving this flesh car. I'm sorry, that was nasty, but we're driving our bodies for only a few couple decades before we just conk out and go to another one. And I'm sorry, this sounds so morbid, but regardless, and you know, if people are going to be sour about your decisions, if people are not going to be happy about your success, what are you going to do? Seriously, what are you going to do? Go back to what you were doing before and be unhappy? You know the answer is not yes. So saying sorry when you feel the need to say sorry, forgiving yourself, forgiving other people, moving on with your life, and living the life that you want to live. People can be mad at you all they want, but if they're not the ones who are raising you up and making sure that you are living your life's purpose, being in your soul tribe, and pushing you forward and helping you get back up when you stumble, they're not for you. Release them. Say sorry, release your emotional baggage, let them go, move forward. That's all you can do. Second card that we got here was there isn't a soul on the planet who doesn't crave your approval. The only difference between a friend and a foe is that you've decided where love can grow. Basically, I just feel like this card is again saying, wish others well and live your life. And not feeding into your insecurities about maybe having a bunch of people hating on you or leaving behind people who you feel the need to defend right now. And giving up on this heartbreak, mending from everything, because this card always reminds me of that quote. And I don't remember it word for word, but basically, you know, we all have a good wolf and a bad wolf in us. It just depends on who you feed that has more power. So again, it goes without saying, don't feed the bad wolf. Only feed the good, because we want to get you out of this energy. We want to get you out of this energy, and we want to get you into this energy, and we want to get you out of this energy so that this energy can come to fruition. You want that 10. 10 is the completion. 10 is the ending of a cycle. And then we want the success for you. Sorry. The third card I got for you was the Sun card. And the Sun card says, enjoy success and happiness. So this card literally talks about doors opening for you. So this is going to this. This is going to this, which is what we want for you. It encourages you to follow your projects and ideas, connect with your passions, and go for it. Because now is the time. These cards are literally all like telling you, like, go, do it. They're all connected by saying, this is the time. There's no better time like the present. And finally, the last card we have for you is move your body. And the little prayer says, thank you, angels, for motivating me to move my body and energy. Really quick, I feel like some of you Sagittarians were really dreaming about being a ballerina or a dancer, but ballerina stuck out in my head the most. But that was just a quick note. It's not going to resonate with every single one of you. But this card is basically saying that the angels see that you're stagnant. They see that you're not happy. And they're sending in opportunities for you right now where you are literally going to have to move your body, get your ass up, and start doing what you love to do. Start doing what's going to set your soul on fire. Mr. or Mrs. Fire sign with all the fire in your reading. Hold on, let me just quickly get all the I mean, this isn't a fire, but it's like there's just so much fire here, as you Sagittarians are naturally very passionate sign. But this whole reading is just talking about how you have so much luck on your side. You have so much recognition from the angels that they want to help you and they want to push you forward. But again, they can only give 50%. You got to give the other 50%. Believe in yourself. So get rid of this. Heal from this. No longer be this. We want this. We want this. We want this. We want this. So, Saggies, I really liked this reading. When I first saw it, I was like, ugh. But as I kind of looked more into it, I was like, oh, yeah, I like this. So I really hope that you enjoyed this reading. And if you did, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys in the beginning of May for your next reading. Bye, guys.